Welcome everyone. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we'll make a start. Pranav, welcome to the call. And also please let me know where you're from. Olher, good to see you. Bear, welcome to the call. So we have people here from Manchester, from Italy, London, Birmingham, India. India is in the house. Amazing, amazing. Leicester, I think I missed a few there. So yeah, Mauritius, beautiful place. Manchester, Leeds, thank you everyone. Welcome to the call. It's going to be an amazing call today. We're going to try and keep it down to about 45 or so minutes. Again, welcome everyone to this call. Manchester is in the house. How are you, Manchester? And again, welcome to the call, everyone. It's great to see you. Today is, and I forget, is it Monday? Yes, today is Monday, the 24th of August. Just a week to go till the end of the month. So my question to every single person on this call is, what have you been doing up until now? And what are you going to do to make sure that you absolutely smash your goals in August? Very, very soon, we're going to be in September, then come autumn, then come winter, and we'll be at the end of the year before you know it. September, October, November, December, that's just 4 months, not long to go till the end of the year. Are you on track to hit your goals? And the answer from every single person on this presentation, on this call today, should be yes, we are on track. Now, what I want to talk about today are some daily habits that I tend to do, and certainly to ensure that I hit my goals in this business. And these habits are shared by many, many other successful people. And just to make it clear, these are not just my habits. These are habits that have been sent down to me from my mentors and my mentors' mentors. So please get yourself a pen and paper, because note takers are money makers, and please make sure that you take as many notes as possible so that you can just ensure that you are headed towards the success that you know you can be. So firstly, the first habit I want to discuss with you is do whatever it takes. I'll say that again, do whatever it takes, whether that means early mornings, late nights, missed lunches. It does not make a difference. To succeed in not just this business, but in any business, you need to do whatever it takes, okay? Whatever it takes to help you to succeed. Now, I've talked about the 4 Ps many, many times in many, many presentations, many, many conversations. The 4 Ps are paramount. Can someone please let me know what the 4 Ps are in the chat box? What are the 4 Ps when it comes to network marketing? Please let me know. I'm just going to open up the chat box. Let me know that you know what the 4 Ps are. Abir, thank you. Prospecting, presenting. Mandeep, thank you. Prosecco. I think that was a private message. Okay, thank you, man. Presenting, promoting, and definitely personal development. So we have prospecting, we have presenting, we have promoting, we have personal development, and in some cases 5 Ps if you want to include Prosecco as well. That's not one I use myself, but definitely the 4 Ps are prospecting, presenting, promoting, and personal development. You should be doing these every single day. And these 4 Ps, you should be able to churn these 4 Ps out in your sleep. So you should be dreaming about the 4 Ps every single day. If you are able to do the 4 Ps every single day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, 365 days a year, you will become financially free, because that is what our mentors do, and that is what our mentors of mentors do as well. So 4 Ps every single day. Let me break it down for you. When it comes to presenting, 3 presentations a day, minimum. 3 presentations a day, every single day, if you can do it. Prospect 10 to 15 people every single day. So speak to 10 to 15 people every single day, do 3 presentations a day. When it comes to social media, we're going to talk about social media later on during this presentation, but let me just give you a starter on social media. When it comes to social media, in my particular case, 30 to 50 social media messages every single day. I'll say that again, 30 to 50 social media messages every single day. On your first day, you'll find it hard. On your second day, you'll find it difficult. On the third day, it'll start to become a little bit easier. After a week, after 2 weeks, you'll be able to do it in your sleep very, very quickly. It should only take you 20, 30 minutes to do 30 or so social media messages every single day. It doesn't take long. You can do it in the morning when you wake up, do it just before you go to sleep, or you can do it while having your lunch. As a minimum, 30 to 50 social media messages every single day. Thank you, Maria. It takes 21 days to form a habit. So please do this. In the beginning, it'll be a little bit difficult, a little bit maybe, you know, outside your comfort zone. But when you continue to do this day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, you'll be able to do it in your sleep. And that's what you should be doing. Social media works. Okay, write that down. Social media works. There are over 1 billion, if not 2 billion plus people on social media this very minute. 2 billion plus people on social media this very minute. There are enough people on social media this very minute to help you to become financially free and for you to help them to become financially free as well. So social media is so, so important. 30 to 50 messages every single day. Some people on this call are working full-time in a job, but just bear that in mind. Work full-time on your job and part-time on your fortune. Work full-time on your job, but part-time on your fortune. Let me tell you a story. Going back a fair few years now, I used to work in the City of London as a consultant. And at the same time, I was building my property business. And I continued to work as a consultant. Now, as a consultant, I was actually working 60 to 80 hours every single week. 60 to 80 hours. That's a long, long time. I spent a lot of time in Europe, a lot of time in France, and a few other countries that I forget to mention, but many, many countries I was working 60 to 80 hours a week. And sometimes I had to fly over to France or take the Eurostar within like a couple of hours notice. That's how busy I was. But I was also building my business, my property business at that time. And I became a property millionaire whilst working in a job full-time in the City of London. If any of you work in the city as a consultant, 68 to 80 hours a week, you know how much time and how much effort that takes. But because at that time, I knew how important the business was, and I knew that I did not want to line the pockets of the partners of my firm. I would rather line my own pockets and feed my family than feed the families of my partners who I didn't really like that much anyway. So basically, yes, work full-time on your job because you have no choice, but part-time on your business, knowing full well that when you finish, or when you're finished, you will be able to hand your notice in. Okay, we have many, many people who are working with us at the moment who have been able to give in their notices to their jobs, to their employers, because they are now making enough in this business. If you're working in a job and you see your future in this business, because that's why you're here on this call, please carry on doing what you're doing. Continue to work full-time in your job only because you have to, and part-time on your business because you know that that is the future. Okay. Next thing I want to mention is desire. You must have a burning desire to make this work. Again, in my particular case, I live, eat, and breathe this business. I think about it all the time. When I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming about this business as well. As sad as it may sound to you, that's how important this business is to me. That is the level of desire that you need to make this business work for you. And when I say work for you, I'm talking about your 6 and 7 figures, not a year, but every single month. Okay, if you want to earn your yearly income every single month, you need to live, eat, and breathe this business and make it a priority. So it has to be extremely important to you. You need to do whatever it takes to make this, to succeed in this business. Sorry, do whatever it takes to succeed in this business. Live, eat, and breathe this business. Make your goal so big that yesterday dies. Make your goal so big that yesterday dies. Third thing I want to mention is that you need to picture the end result. Okay, picture the end result. Where do you see yourself in a year's time, in 3 years' time, in 5 years' time? Begin with the end in mind. Okay, have a clear picture of the end result, and that can mean many, many things to you. You need to be already where you see yourself to be going. Okay, if you look at the word saw, S-A-W, and the word was, W-A-S, W-A-S is saw, but the other way around. Okay, so you see today where you already want to be, and that will become history for you. So you will already be where you want to be. So what you need to do, because thoughts are things, go to those 5-star hotels, go and drive the Bentley, the Porsche, whatever car you aspire to drive. Experience what you want to see yourself experiencing a year from today, 3 years from today, but do it today, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is who do you listen to? This is so, so important. What you'll find is that the person that you listen to most of the time is actually yourself. You know, what are you saying to yourself in your mind every single day, every single second, every single minute? What are you saying to yourself? Are you saying to yourself, I'm going to make it, or I have already made it? Or are you saying to yourself, this is difficult, I don't know what to do, you know, things aren't going wrong, I'm losing on my trades, I'm losing in the business? What are you saying to yourself? You should be saying to yourself that you have already achieved what you want to achieve or what you aspire to achieve. I am so happy and grateful. I am now a 7-figure earner in this business. Not, you know, I will become a 7-figure earner. You need to say it as if you have already achieved it, because you need to picture the end result. I am so happy and grateful. I am earning 7 figures every single month in this business. That's what you need to be saying to yourself every single day. Who do you listen to? There's many, many people you should be listening to in addition to yourself, assuming you're saying the right things to yourself. You've got people like Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, our mentor, Kevin Trudeau, amazing, amazing audios that he's produced, Jim Rohn. Read the right books, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You become what you think about most of the time. So what are you thinking about right now? Very, very important. The Strangest Secret, The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol. Get yourself these audios, get yourself the books, read those books every single day and listen to the audios, watch the videos. What the bleep do we know, I think it was, and also The Secret. Those are basic videos that explore the concept of the law of attraction. And you need to know this to succeed in this business. And please make sure that you do go over those audios, go over those videos. And in some cases, you will need to watch those videos over and over again. And certainly when it comes to the audio, I listen to audios every single day. And trust me, in some cases, hundreds of times, I've listened to the same audio over and over and over again. Okay, your vision environment. Okay, it's not just about having a gold board or whatever you want to call it, a vision board. You need to be seeing your vision wherever you go. So if you spend the most time in your office, at home, try and make sure that you see your vision wherever you go in your house. Stick your vision, your goal on your microwave, on your fridge, in your office, in your bedroom, on your ceiling, in your car, because we as humans tend to forget. Life gets in the way. And if you're seeing your vision wherever you go, you're seeing your goal wherever you go, and you are experiencing the environment, you will make it. Okay, go to those £1 million homes if that's what you aspire to buy. Drive the Porsche, drive the Bentley, and see your vision wherever you go. It's not just about a vision board. It's not just about a goal board. It's about a vision environment. So make sure you are living, eating, and breathing your vision, because before you get there, you must go there, and you go there through your dreams, through your thoughts, and through your vision environment. Next thing I want to mention is that life and death are in the power of your tongue. So be careful what you say. Okay, going back to the goals and dreams I was talking about earlier, whatever you tell yourself will happen. If you say to yourself, I will not make it in this business, then you will not make it in this business. You will not make it in any business. What you need to be saying to yourself, as I said earlier, is I am so happy and grateful that I am now a 6-7-figure earner every single month in this business, or whatever your goal is. Say it to yourself every single day. When it comes to affirmations, don't just say your affirmation once. I'm talking about hundreds, if not thousands of times every single day. Once you are saying your affirmations, once you're going through your affirmations, once you're repeating your affirmations, those things will happen, because your affirmation is what you are thinking about, and thoughts are things. Your affirmation is what you're talking about, and whatever you say yourself will happen. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you smell, your eye gate, your ear gate are roots to your subconscious mind and your heart. Your mind and heart never stop. Your heart never stops ticking. If it did, you wouldn't be here today. Okay? So whatever you're saying to yourself, make sure it's positive, and make sure it's in tune with what your goal is and what you're hoping to achieve in this business. Be patient, Have activity every single day, the 4 Ps every single day. Stay inspired. If you feel down, and it happens to all of us, personal development is key, and also dedicated. You need to be dedicated to the task in hand, and you will become dedicated once you know what your why is, because it's your why that will push you forward. Your why should make you cry, okay? That's how important your why is, and your why will push you forward to ensure that you hit your goals. Finally, set daily goals. So, break your goals down. Like, how many people am I going to speak to today? How many presentations am I going to do? How many social media messages am I going to send today? Break it down. All things are possible to those that believe. Make sure you believe in your goal, in your dreams, what you're going to achieve. Say the right things and you will make it. Trust me, you will make it. Impact drives income. How many lives are you going to change this year? That's all I wanted to say. I hope that's made sense to you. I'm going to see if Mandeep's on the call, because I want to talk about, or rather we want to talk about social media messaging and what you should be doing today through social media. Social media is so powerful, and social media in today's day and age will absolutely make it happen for you, absolutely make ensure that you smash this business. And I'm going to allow Mandeep to come on the call now if she is available. Mandeep is a very busy person. Mandeep, are you available? Can I see you?
Yes, Dr. Jav, I'm here. How are you?
I am doing awesome, Mandeep. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. And thank you for that. I was sitting here making my notes as well and all the things that you were saying on the mindset piece. So really appreciate that. And Mondays come so quickly, doesn't it? So
it's Monday, Mandeep. Make it happen.
I know. Really super excited to be here again, everybody. So who is ready for this call? Who is ready? Put some fire emojis. I need to hear from you. We obviously can't mute you. Sorry, you're all muted, so we can't unmute you rather. Are you ready to receive the information? I need to hear from you. I've only got about 5-6 people responding to me. So there's about 21 people on this call. We've got something actually really excited planned for you. Okay, perfect. I can see everybody is ready to rock and roll, which is amazing. So one of the key things that we wanted to go through today is actually the power of social media and how that can help you. I know there's been a lot of trainings on this recently, but the reason being is because it works. If we are consistent with social media, we can really use it to our advantage and help us to, create a network of people and help them. And I don't know if you've already seen it in the chat group, but we were actually featured in the Forbes magazine today online, which is really great. Hats off to Christopher Terry and his wife, Isis de la Torre, to what they're doing. It really is a testimony to show us how powerful what we are part of is. It really is something. So all those years ago, he had a vision, and look where we are today. It is insane. So really congratulations, Christopher Terry. That's amazing. Our wishes and congrats are with you on that. So basically, when we're going on social media, there's 2 platforms I'm going to cover today, mainly Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to try and connect my phone to this. But basically, when you go onto social media, how many of us kind of go onto the page and we're thinking, I'm ready to do it, but I don't know where to begin. I'm going to give you a few ideas. I'm going to share my screen and actually show you what you can do. So one of the first things is to take really good notes. I hope you've all got a notepad and a pen, everyone. If there are any questions, then do put it in the chat box. Happy to answer and help. But what you can do as a start is basically Google some companies. Okay, this is one of the first things that you can do before you jump on. Have a look at what you are researching for. These are all the things that you can use. These are hashtags, by the way, that you're going to want to use. I'm going to look at your profile and searches in just a second. But before you go on to any social media platform, have a look at what do you need to look for. So when I'm showing you this right now, you can take a screenshot of this, of what I've put on here. All I did was I literally Googled what did I Google? Like top 10 network marketing companies, and basically here they are. So I've clicked on the first link. You've got Amway, Herbalife, Avon, Infinitus, Mary Kay, New Skin, Forever Living, Melaleuca, Tupperware. Well, that's an interesting one. Basically, you've got so many on here. So go all like, you've got Juice Plus, that's quite a popular one as well. So yeah, basically Arborn, that's another product-based company. So there's a lot of names that you'll recognize in here, but when you're going onto your social media platform, you're going to type in hashtag Amway, hashtag Infinitus, hashtag Mary Kay, and so on and so forth. So this is just an idea. It's not the way, but it's a way of when you're going on social media. So that's the first thing. The second thing is hashtags. Hashtags are so important. And by the way, look at my screen right now. What did I type in? Hashtags for entrepreneurs. And if I click on the second link here, you'll see the amount of hashtags that come up to help you just search for things. So, you know, when you're on Instagram, you think, okay, well, what can I actually search for to help me get people? Well, look at all the hashtags that are available. You got entrepreneur, hashtag business, motivation, money, lifestyle, motivational, fashion, fitness, all these things. Ladies, this is for you. Girl boss, businesswoman, entrepreneurs, hashtag work from home, hashtag forex, financial freedom. Nobody after this call can come back to Dr. Jav and I and say, I don't know what to search for. I have no idea what to search for, because I'm literally giving you the information right here, right now, to say, look, if you do exactly this, you will get people. Now, I don't know if my figures are correct, but there's around 8 billion people on this planet. To get to platinum 1000, for example, you just need 30 of them. If you've got 30 of those people in your team, you're a platinum 1000. Not only are you earning, you know, the $1,000 monthly, but look at the impact you've made on someone's life. Hello. This is insane. There are a lot of businesses that are going the wrong way and have been since the beginning of COVID. But look at this now. You know, look at where we are now. We're featured in Forbes today. What does that tell you? This business is going crazy. So just to summarize, when you're going into any social media platform, you've got all your hashtags for the company that you're searching for. And then you've also got hashtags here that you can use. I'm going to show you how to use these, by the way, in just a second. But this is basically things that you can use to start, you know, finding people. Okay, to start finding people. So now let's enter into the Facebook arena and see what is actually going on here. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but Facebook have actually changed the way that it looks. So if you've not been on this in the last couple of days, you'll see that it has actually changed. So I think a few of the details, for example, the you know what you are and who you are used to appear on the left hand side here. Now it appears at the top. I've got my YouTube channel there. But what I really want to emphasize is that you will attract what you are. Okay, you will attract what you are. And the reason why I say that is because whatever you put on your social media, you are going to attract those types of people. So I know it sounds funny, but I'm going to say it. If you're putting pictures of kebabs and food and all that sort of stuff, that's great, but that's the type of person you're going to attract. And trust me, if someone's an entrepreneur and they're looking at your page and what they see is food, and which is fine, obviously, if you're a food blogger, that's great. But the thing is, you want to have some kind of professionalism so people can see, okay, what is this person all about? And on my page, I just want to kind of spend some time on this. You can see I've got my cover photo there of me speaking to people. So make sure you pick a landscape photo, something that stands out. And then of course, I've got my picture here in the middle, and then a little bit about myself, investor, entrepreneur. And you can see if I scroll down, there's constantly pictures and posters and flyers about what it is I do. So of course, what I did a couple of days ago, last week, was a free live session for guests. This is to attract people into my business. So I did a poster. I made this on canva.com. It's a free website that you can use to basically, you know, make posters and flyers, stuck my face on there, stuck a picture of a chart on there, and then I'm giving them ECC11 training, right? So I'm basically giving everything to everybody, you know, on here so they can book their events. I created an Eventbrite link. I put all the hashtags here at the bottom, and then I've written a bit about a seminar that I'm holding. And then again, I've got some opportunities in Birmingham, which I realized later I spelt incorrectly, so please ensure that you check your spelling. that's not great, so don't do that. Just make sure you spell check everything. And then basically, again, some more training, you know, that I'm doing. You know, I did this with one of the ladies mid-June, so something that's promoting the actual business that you're doing. You know, you can put quotes up, you can put look, there's another one with Dr. Jav and I that I did. We did that in May. Any Instagram lives that you're doing, videos, put videos up of you. What are you saying? Is it something to do with gratitude? Is it something to do with the business? Again, a quote. Because when people look at this, say if an entrepreneur was looking at this right here, right now, they'd say, okay, wow, this looks good. This person looks interesting. What is she talking about? Let's have a look at more about what she's all about. So first things first, do ensure that your page is reflective of a successful person. You may have a very outdated Instagram or Facebook profile where you got pictures of you from when you were a teenager, or a very, very long time ago. Guys, I'm going to be totally honest. You've got to ensure that you reflect something that shows that you're an entrepreneur and investor and that you're serious, because look, you're going to be leading a tribe of people, so you want to look the part. Okay, you want to look the part. So now let's get on to what about the searching and all the rest of it. Now, as you make your way through Facebook and you start adding yourself to different groups and things like that, your groups in particular and your friends are going to grow over time once you start adding them, etc., etc. But I'm just going to do a bit of a shortcut here. On the left hand side here is all the names of the groups that I'm part of on Facebook. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one here on Bob Proctor. And this is literally insane. Again, I want you to have a look closely about what I'm going to show you. On the Bob Proctor page that I'm part of, and I highly recommend everyone get, just be a part of this, because people that are connected with Bob Proctor, they're into mindset. And what are we? We are also into mindset. Bob Proctor is actually partnered up with our academy. And look at this here, 10.7K members. So there's over 10,500 people that are connected to Bob Proctor's page. Need I say more? Okay, need I say more? Because you can actually find a lot of people here. At the top, you've got different tabs. You've got about, discussion, announcements, rooms, members. I want you to focus on two particular ones. One of them is the discussion page. So you can actually see here when you scroll down all the people that are liking the photo. For example, look at all of these people. These are all potential prospects that you can speak to. For example, okay, I've just hovered over this guy, Wisdom Akapulu, which is great. He's studied at King's College. He lives in Ghana. Maybe he could be a potential person. What about all the comments? So when you're looking at this, have a look at all the comments that people are commenting on the picture or the video, and look at their profile and have a look at, are they suitable quality people? By the way, not everybody is going to be a suitable person for our business. They might just be liking the positive association, etc., etc. But what you're looking for is people that are going to really want to have a look at the business and are open-minded. So you can click on all the likes, on the comments, and have a look at what works there. So that's one area of the Bob Proctor. By the way, there is a lot more, but obviously we have limited time. And if we click here on members, for example, look at this. You can see all the members that are part of this group. How amazing is this? So if you scroll down, you can actually see all the people, and they basically do it in chronological order of when they've joined the group, which is amazing. So Sassy Kala, I hope I've pronounced that correctly. She joined 2 hours ago. Look, it tells you there. She's in India. And basically you can go through the list and have a look at people. If you don't want to click particularly on their profile, you can just hover over their name and it will just give you a bit of a brief of where they live and what they do. So where they live and what they do. On most of them, they will, not all of them. But basically, if you scroll down, there are so many people here that you can find. It is literally insane. Okay, so literally insane as you go through as you go through this. So for example, here we've got someone who's a potential. The more writing they have on their sort of summary, the better it is. So let's click on this one, Lucretia, and view her profile and see what she's all about. So look at this at the top. I love and laugh. I think it's supposed to say love, live and laugh. Passionate about others, happiness, personal development and business growth. Fantastic, amazing. So what does she actually do? She's a business development officer, and she's based, I don't know where she's based. Let's have a look on the about page. Okay, she's a business development officer. Okay, so she's still working in a job. That looks really, really good. And if I scroll down on her page, look at this, how to win at life, step 1, let people do what they need to do. So she's all about quotes. Obviously, gosh, she likes her Prosecco there, which is interesting. She's got more quotes here. And she looks like she's into influencing and training, which looks amazing. So as you go through the page, you'll be able to see what the person is all about. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add, the 5th piece sorted, 100%. I'm actually going to add this person. So I'm going to add Lucretia. Okay, and then it's going to send the request to her. I'm then going to message her so she knows. So I'm going to put a message here. Hi, I hope I spell this name like Lucretia. Is that right? Lucretia, yep. your page looks incredible. I am also a fan of Bob Proctor. Would be great to connect. Yeah. So I'm just literally going to send that, and then I'm going to copy that message so I don't have to keep copying and pasting it every time a new, I don't have to keep copying and pasting a new message. But look at that. Literally, I know I'm taking you through this a little slower, but as you go through this and you get used to it, you'll see how simple, you know, this really is. And you can carry on going through and finding other people that would be quite suitable. Just literally go down and have a look at you know, who is good and who is not. What about this one, Claudia? Let's have a look at this one. Member of Bob Proctor since the 21st of August. Look at her picture in the background. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. She works as an entrepreneur. She lives in Switzerland. Who fancies going to Switzerland and having a team out there in Zurich? I certainly do. So she's originally from Germany. She lives in Switzerland. If we click on the about, it actually shows you on some people's pages, they have an about section, which shows you a bit more about them. But basically, she looks like quite an interesting character. So again, I'm going to add her. So I've sent the request just now, and I'm going to message her. Again, same thing. So hi, Claudia, because she's also into Bob Proctor. Job done. Can you see what I just did there? I literally just messaged her and I said, look, I'm into Bob Proctor as well. We found the common ground. So let's connect. Okay, so this is basically all from just a group. You can see if you join any kind of big group, whether it's, you know, Oprah Winfrey, Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, I'm literally giving you the source right here, right now. Click on members. You can literally spend hours on social media literally sending messages, and all you need to do is a minimum of 20 messages a day, which sounds like not a lot, but the key thing is to do it consistently, because everybody can do it for a whole week, anybody can do it for a whole month, but to do it for 365 days a year, that's another thing. Okay, that's a completely another thing. So you've got an idea there of how to approach people. So going back to what I was saying earlier with the companies, how would we use companies in particular to help us to find people? Well, let's go into Facebook and have a look. So if I was to type in hashtag, let's have a look, Herbalife. Okay, here we go. So look, just under 7.5K people are talking about this. So you've got all the posts related to Herbalife. I mean, this is insane. Are you literally seeing what I'm seeing? Look at this. So you've got something about that. Look, I mean, it kind of looks a bit kind of crazy, this picture, but there's 28 people that have liked this. Look at all these prospects that you can approach, right? And then on the right-hand side of the picture, you've got this comments. So click on the comment section. What are people saying about this? Because all these people are going to be interested in health and, you know, maybe even members of Herbalife. If we scroll a bit further down, you can see that there's a team of people here that are into fitness. 93 likes on this. So all these people are somehow connected to Herbalife. Again, you can literally scroll on them and see where they're from. Quite a lot of people that look at this. Sophie, okay, let's click on this one. Let me just give you an example. I don't even know if she'll be appropriate or what have you. I mean, I have no idea. But literally, you've just got to search through all these people and just have a chat with them. You know, now maybe she's doing. Let's have a look. Former cabin crew at. Okay, so she sort of stopped her job at 2017. Obviously, we know the airline industry has taken a bit of a hit. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to message her, because you just never know, and just see what happens. Okay, but this time I need to change this bit where it says I'm a fan of Bob Proctor, because obviously it's a different page, and that's literally it. Connected, done. And this is how you can find a lot of people just based on typing that in. If you didn't use a hashtag, by the way, and you just put in Herbalife like this, right? On the left-hand side here, you'll see all the filters. You'll see all people, posts, videos, etc. Okay, so if you click on people, for example, I do hope this works. And if it doesn't, because I was checking this out earlier, but it kept saying technical difficulty. But anyway, let's move on if that's not going to work. If you click on posts, this will basically bring up all the posts related to people in Herbalife. So let me give you an example. I've typed in Herbalife here, okay? And let's have a look at this one, Aquanina Jolly. So let's click on her profile. Wow, look at this, Herbalife coach, wellness coach, military wife and mum, helping others live a healthier lifestyle. Amazing. This is really, really good. So she's obviously into Herbalife at the moment. Looks like she posts quite regularly on her social media. Look at this, it's all about health and nutrition. Got a bit of salmon and prawns going on there, which is amazing. So you know what, I'm going to message this lady and click on add friend, click on message. And again, I'm going to firstly spell her name right. And because of time, I'm just going to cheat a bit and put Queen instead of her name. So hopefully that's fine. And look, hi Queen, your page looks incredible. We'll be ready to connect. Done. That's it. I've sent 3 messages, by the way, so far. And let's click on another one. Diana Dahl Della Kana, is that how you say it? Okay, she's a makeup enthusiast. She's from Buckingdon. I have no idea where that is. Let's just see where that is. But sometimes I just like to know, you know, where these places are. It's in the Philippines. Okay, perfect. So she's from the Philippines and she's an independent, it actually says here, independent distributor, member at Herbalife Nutrition. Fantastic. Okay, great. This looks good. She looks good. So I'm going to message her again and say, whoops, hi, Diana, great page. Let's connect. Done. That's literally it. So what have I sent? About 4 messages so far to people. And this is how you can start to literally get so many people. I mean, we've talked about Bob Proctor on one hand and getting, you know, through the likes and the comments there. We've looked at Herbalife, you know, another company on here. Let's have a look at another one. We've also got, okay, let's try Avon. Okay, let's try Avon. So again, if I typed in Avon in the search engine, you can see all the posts related to Avon. If I click on people, I hope this works. Okay, good. So look at all the people related to Avon and it tells you where they are. Look at this, Chloe Avon. We've actually got a lot of mutual friends and she lives not far from me. Let's have a look at this one. So young entrepreneur, top 3 in the Midlands, under 30, humanitarian. I don't know what this says or means, but that looks nice. She lives in Birmingham. Brilliant. Okay, looks like she hosts a lot of things. Look, I have an excellent part-time opportunity. She's posting a lot of stuff. Okay, perfect. Let me add her and send her a message. Hi, Chloe. Your page looks really inspiring. Let's connect. There we go. Did you see how simple that was? Just by putting in the you know, just by putting in the name in the top left here. By the way, I don't think I'm going to have a chance to go onto Instagram because there's literally so much information here. But if you apply the same principles into the LinkedIn search engine and also into Instagram, it's exactly the same thing. So basically, you can literally spend hours on this and just see, you know, type in the hashtags, go onto the companies, whatever you fancy. Let's try Melaleuca as another one. So if I type in this company here, I can see all the people and the posts related to this particular company, right? I can see, let's have a look at this one, Rebecca Middlesbrook. Okay, so she's basically from Georgia. She runs a care home. You know, she's obviously looks like quite a bit of an influencer. Again, I can add her and I can send her a request. People that work in care homes, it's a very, very, you know, it's rewarding, but I can imagine it can be quite tiring as well. Long hours, long shifts. And trust me, the more that you do this, the faster you'll get at it. You know, the faster that you'll get at it. And literally look at all of these people that live either locally or abroad. And honestly, I could spend hours on this. I could literally do a very, very long training on this. But it's just, there's so many people at Malaysia, Texas, Singapore, Algeria, Florida, Australia, Arizona. If someone is saying to me, Mandy, I don't know how to build international, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to look for, you cannot say this after this training, because honestly, everything is literally there. You've got the hashtags, you've got the companies, and then you've literally just got to go all out. on your social media. So just as I'm on this, are there any questions on anything in terms of actually approaching people or what to say? Anything at all that anybody wants to ask while we are on this? Because you can put it in the chat box. I'm just amazed as to how many companies there are out there. I mean, this is showing just over the first 100 out there. But honestly, this is just, this is insane. It really, really is something, you know, which is amazing. So hopefully that 20 minutes or 25 minutes has been really, really useful. There is so much opportunity on social media. It is incredible. So do go all out and speak to people. You know, now's your opportunity. Now's your chance to come out of your comfort zone. And even if someone says no, or they read your message or whatever it is, and they don't respond, it doesn't matter. 8 billion people, that means that there's so much opportunity. Every single one of you can rank up to P1000 in the next 30 days just by following this formula and doing 20 messages a day. 20 messages a day minimum, and watch what happens. I mean, today is the 24th of August. So by the 23rd of September, let's see where you're all at. Because honestly, social media is the way forward. Thank you very much, Dr. Jav, for bringing me on. Back over to you.
Mandeep, that was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Social media is the way forward. So what we'll do, Mandeep, you've covered Facebook again, very, very well done. That was amazing. Facebook definitely works. A lot of people on Facebook, I think about 2 billion or so, a lot of people on Facebook. What we'll do on a later call is that we'll cover Instagram as well, separately, because again, Instagram is so important as well. Again, thank you, Mandeep, so much for that. That was very, very good. So as a minimum, 20 messages a day is a bare minimum. And like I said earlier, 30 to 50 is what I do, but do whatever you can, but be persistent and consistent, because that is when you'll see the results. If you do it one day and do nothing for the next day or for the next week, nothing will happen. You need to be persistent and consistent in your efforts, and it will become easier and easier and easier. I only spend half an hour or so on social media daily. You don't have to be on there for hours, but in the beginning it'll be longer than that, longer than half an hour. But then as you get better and better at it, you'll be able to do it in an instant, in your sleep even. Now, just before I close, I just want to mention a few things. As Mandy was going through that, I had a message on my phone saying Marks and Spencers are expecting, I think, between 7,000 and 8,000 job losses because of the pandemic. A lot of people are blaming the pandemic, coronavirus. Let's go along with that. M&S are looking to lose or make redundant around 7,000, 8,000 people. 281,000 people have lost their job in Europe in June. So in Europe in June, 281,000 people have lost their jobs. Okay, HSBC, 35,000 people. British Aerospace, I think it was 12,000 people. Virgin Atlantic, 3,000 people. EasyJet, 4,500 people. I could go on and on and on. London Heathrow Airport, 500 people are losing their jobs. BP, British Petroleum, 10,000 people. John Lewis, over 1,000 people have lost their jobs or are going to lose their jobs in the next few months. So many, many people have lost their jobs. The economy is not doing well. You only have to look around. The economy is not doing well, and it's going to get worse for the next few years. It's going to get worse. Inflation is going to go up. The prices in shops are going to go up as well, which makes it even worse. What you need to do is help as many of these people as possible to become their own economy. That is what we do here. We are our own economy. It doesn't matter what's happening out there. We are able to create our own economy through trading and also through the residuals that we earn by bringing people into this business and showing them how to trade and showing them how to build their businesses too. The more people you help, the more people you help, the more God will help you. Let's help these people. Let's help many, many people become financially free. Let's use social media, which is what it's here for. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it was much more difficult to run this type of business because we did not have social media. Today we have social media. Make the most of Facebook. We'll talk about Instagram on a later training. We'll talk about LinkedIn as well, and a fair few other channels as well. Again, thank you everyone for being on this call. Become your own economy. We're nearing towards the end of this month. There's not long to go now. We'll be in September next week. Let's make August our best month ever. Let's make September even better. Let's make sure that we succeed in this business, and let's help others do the same as well. My name is Dr. Jav. Thank you everyone for being on this call, and I will see you. What day is it today? I will see you on Wednesday when we're doing the guest presentation, where we will help you to achieve greater success and help your teams achieve greater success too. I'll see you on Wednesday. Again, thank you for being on this call. God bless, and I'll speak soon.